YouTube, this is Melissa and I'm going to bring to you a video based off a post that I've already written on my blog at shesmileswithin.com. Make sure you go visit and stop by and check out some of my writing. Now, we all wish we had that big sister, cousin, aunt that could just give us advice and help us walk through the tough times in life, but no one can quite do it like you do. And sometimes bumping your head is just the order of the day, and it's just what you need. So I'm going to share this as a YouTube video to encourage you as women, as ladies, as girls, because we all need it. We all need that helping hand. We always need someone to pull us up. We always need encouragement, and no matter how much you think you don't need anyone, we all need each other. So I'm sharing this with the hopes that it'll help someone. Love, real love, makes all the difference. Number 2, don't be disappointed if things don't plan out the way that you'd hope. Don't take it too hard. Get up, dust yourself off, and keep it moving. The longer you wallow in it, the longer you wait, is the longer it's going to take you to get back up, to bounce back, and to get moving into something that is so much better and greater. Number 3, take your time when considering a career. The goal is to do what you love, not what will make you the most money. Life isn't a race, baby girl. I'll go a little bit deeper into this one because when you graduate from high school, the first thing, I graduated from a college preparatory high school, so it was, we were preparing for college, we were going to college, and so I was always, trying to figure out what I was going to do, and I'm not even going to go into all the things that I considered, all being related to health, and which I'm still very, very passionate about. I had just so many ideas of what I wanted to do, but I really didn't know. I mean, sometimes I believe we are equipped to make that decision, and we can make that decision early on, but it all depends on where we are in life. Some people are still figuring it out, and I definitely was still figuring it out, still figuring myself out as well. So don't be in such a rush to make money. If you don't know yet, go still attend college if that's what your heart's desire is. If you want to go to college, don't negate that. Most jobs, if that's the direction you're going, you will need a degree, and a bachelor's degree is becoming like the high school degree. But there are other options, and that was something that wasn't taught. There are other options. There are a lot of careers that you can start off with an associate's degree and make good money, and you don't even have to pay the $30,000, $60,000 a year in student loans or grants or whatever have you, to make a good, to make good money. Just keep in mind that careers are what you want, what you make of them. You don't have to, there's no one path, okay? This does apply to a career. There is not one path. You can do whatever you set your mind to. A lot of people are making good money online, like YouTube, for example, blogs, internet, the access to so many people all around the world. You can be based in California and teach a class in Hong Kong. So open your mind. I would say just really open your mind and figure out what you want to do and what you're good at and what you feel strongly about, what you're passionate about when it comes to a career. Number 4, fall completely and utterly in love with yourself. Not to the point where no one can stand you because of your narcissism, but love yourself so much that no one can come and tell you a lie about yourself and you believe it, and let that thing take root in your life and in your mind, okay? There are a lot of negative people in this world, and you'll be faced with them, and not all the time do they want you to succeed. So they may plant words of doubt or discouragement to keep you from fulfilling your purpose and your calling. So just love yourself, get to know yourself. That is so very important. I can't even stress it enough. Number 5, don't try to hold on to things and people past their expiration date. Sometimes you know when somebody's expiration date is up, but you try to figure it out in your mind, and you well, maybe this, or well, maybe that, or this situation and this and that. No, sometimes it's just time, and I feel like the longer you wait, the longer you prolong your healing, the longer you prolong your heartache, because it's going to hurt no matter when you do it. So if you're holding on to something that you shouldn't hold on to, let it go. Okay. 6, learn to say goodbye and be okay. You are so much stronger than you think. One thing that I've realized about myself is that sometimes you don't always know your strength, and I believe that's the same case for so many of you. You don't always know your strength, and when you let go of something, you're not gonna fall apart. Life truly does go on. Seriously, life goes on. Don't let a person's personal convictions, fears stop you from dreaming and reaching beyond your surroundings. You're always going to come in contact with people who have their own personal convictions and beliefs and fears, and sometimes they'll try to push that off on you. But if you don't have the same personal convictions and fears and limitations, don't let that hinder you, okay? Because sometimes this could be family, this could be people close to us that we love, but you can't let that stop you from fulfilling your full potential. Number 8, love hard. You won't regret the way you love. Just love, okay? Sometimes you may not get it back the way that you hoped, but you will never regret the way that you love someone. Listen to your gut is number 9, and it's, you'll learn that not all the time will you understand it, but it's never wrong. So listen to your inner man when he's speaking. He's telling you certain things that will keep you safe. It will keep you from some of the heartache and things that we kind of bring up on ourselves. So trust your gut, trust your instinct. Trust what you feel and what you know. Number 10, don't sweat the small stuff or spend time crying over spilled milk. It happened, now it's time to move on. Yes, it happened, now it's time to move on. And I kind of hit on this earlier. Keep it moving, okay? 11, balance is key in all aspects of life. This is so important for you to function. So learn to master this early. I wish that I understood the need for balance in my life so much sooner, so much earlier, because when I don't have balance, everything is out of whack. My life, my mind, my thought process. So having balance, and also that kind of ties into that, is self-care. You know, how much time we spend, just taking few minutes to relax our mind, read a book, something where we're taking care of ourselves, because we get so busy and we're responsible for so many things. We're taking care of others, we're volunteering, we're working, and then we have children. There's so many things that tie into this puzzle, but balancing it, learn to say no, keep it balanced, and you will learn that is the true key to being happy. Just balance. Okay. All right. So number 12, learn to love to be uncomfortable. It's pertinent to your growth. there are a lot of situations you're gonna face in life where you're not gonna be comfortable. It's not gonna feel good, and it's a part of your stretching. Feel the fear. Number 13, feel the fear and still do it. This was actually a young lady at my church had this on her Facebook page, and I kind of stole it. Ronnie, I love you. And it's so true. Like, feel the fear, feel it, know that it's there, but still jump in and do it anyway. Keep pushing, keep striving. Number 14, in order to grow, you have to continue to look yourself in the mirror, identify your flaws and work on them. That's not always easy, but if you truly love yourself, you are going to be real with yourself, and that's the good, the bad, and the ugly. And you're going to be able to recognize, man, that wasn't right, or I see that again, that's the same thing that I did that other time, or there's so many things. You know yourself. You have to be okay with recognizing your flaws and working on them. There is nothing wrong with being human, because we all are human. When you're trying to be perfect, that's when it's an issue. So don't worry about being perfect. We're all going to have flaws, but when you see them and you recognize them, be good enough. Be the type of person that wants to work on them to better yourself and to better the people around you, because you know what, when you better yourself, it decreases the likelihood of you hurting someone because of your flaw or your issue or something that you're dealing with personally. Because everyone around us, it's like a chain effect. Everyone around us is affected by us. So be okay with working on your flaws. Love and lust are two different things. That's number 15. We don't have to go there. Number 16, be careful what you pray for. And if you are praying for something in particular, learn to be specific. Okay? 17, don't be so strong that you never admit when you are hurting. Hurt is real. Okay? Hurt is real. It's a real thing. And I spent so much time trying to pretend that I wasn't hurt, because I never wanted to be in a situation where I felt like somebody was victimizing me, or I was the victim. But I don't know where. I think that it's pride. It's pride, basically. So when you hurt, you hurt. Hurt and tears bring healing. So don't be afraid of saying when you're hurt. It's okay. It's a part of life, and you'll get better and you'll grow from it. 18, tears are healing. Yes, I just said that. 19, self-care is not selfish. Take care of yourself. It really isn't selfish. Now, if you're neglecting everything else just to do you, that's a problem. But taking care of yourself, and you can't give what you don't have, so you have to take care of yourself. Number 20, don't get caught up in the number of people that support you. Keep going anyhow. This is a lesson in life, in business, and whatever you're facing. You can't get caught up in the numbers and the people who are clapping and applauding you and telling you, oh, keep going, because not all the time will that happen, especially if it's something that people don't understand, or if they've never done it before. Be okay with keep on going and not needing the applaud and approval of everybody else. If you need applaud and approval, get on your knees and pray and look to God. Okay. 21, be your quirky, perky, silly self. The right people will adore you. Now, I am a goofball, and there are so many things about me that people will be like, oh, she's a nerd, she's a cornball, but the right people will adore it. The right person and the right friends, and they will accept you just the way you are. And if that means you're a big cornball and you laugh about stupid stuff and you dance like a white girl sometimes, and yeah, 22, you were made to be great. Don't forget it. I'm just gonna sit that there for a second. You were made to be great. Don't forget it. Life will happen and things will change, but don't forget that you are great. 23. Laugh out loud as often as possible. You know, the gut busting, face hurting laugh. Laugh like nobody, like you at home by yourself and nobody else is, as often as you can. Laugh, enjoy life. Okay. 24. Life goes on. When the sun rises, a new day awaits. Every day there's a new mercy. What happened yesterday does not matter any longer, and you have to realize that. You know what? I think about a friend of mine. One of his friends committed suicide, and I always think, like, tomorrow always holds newness. You just never know what's around the corner. You never know what great opportunity. You never know how your situation is going to change. Every day is new. Don't give up hope. Just know that no matter what goes on in life, every day the sun will rise again. And there's always a chance for things to turn, you know, on a dime, flip like pancake, just like that. Okay. 25. On your worst day, life is still beautiful. Count your blessings, especially the little ones. I just want to say thank you to everyone who has tuned in and has watched this video. I hope that my advice to my younger self has helped you in some way, shape, or form. Make sure you subscribe. I will be updating with other tips and things like that. Make sure you smile today. And go to SheSmilesWithin.com and check out my page. Subscribe there as well. I am on Instagram and Twitter. All of my information is over there in the YouTube box. I am so glad that you decided to take the time to listen.